Hey, this is Megan Ewing with another episode of Productivity Playbook. Today we're talking all about morning routine. So, this is your first time joining. Productivity Playbook is all about my productivity trip tips and tricks to help you on this entrepreneur journey because we all need all the help that we can get. So, owning your morning, setting a morning routine. I don't care what time you wake up. I don't care if it's 10 a.m., 5 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m. Whatever time that you wake up, you should have some kind of routine in place. You should have some kind of schedule. You should have some kind of idea of how your morning is going to start. So I will share mine. I get up at 5 a.m. If I get this feeling the day before, the night before, that it's going to be a rough morning, I lay my clothes out. So, lay my clothes out the night before, wake up at 5, handle the dog, whatever. And first thing I do is I'm right to the gym. I'm at the gym for an hour and a half at the gym, come home, work my body, exercise my body, kind of. I know there's like scientific things behind it as far as like the morning workout and the importance of it. But for me, I just need it. I need it mentally, I need it physically. And then when I get home, of course, shower, but then it's working out my mind. So, whatever book I'm reading, I read at least one chapter every morning, exercise my mind, keep that going. And usually, while I'm at the gym, if I'm doing cardio, treadmill, stair stepper, elliptical, whatever, I'm usually most days I'm watching a podcast. So, it's kind of like doubling to where I get my workout and my mental workout all at the same time. And then I'm not great at it, but usually I try to take just 5-10 minutes to kind of reflect, whether it's write in a gratitude journal, take some time for yoga, take some time for meditation, just something to really calm my mind down before the day starts. Because once the kids wake up, we have 3 kids, or emails start going, or social media, or whatever is on the to-do list for the day, once that starts coming, I want to be mentally, physically prepared for it. I'm horrible at working out at night, so that's why I do the morning workouts. If you work out in the evenings, then fine. Do it your way. You're going to figure out what morning routine works for you. But mine is simple: 5 a.m., gym, read, a few minutes to kind of work on my mental, and then off to work. So I noticed every morning that I'm able to kind of keep this going, and now it's more of a routine, so it's not as hard. But in the beginning, the mornings that I was able to really commit to this and stick with it were always my best days. They were always my most productive days. I felt like I could handle everything. And then there were the days where I didn't, and I felt lazier. And it's weird because they're like, you go to the gym, like you would think you feel lazier. But it was giving me this energy of really being able to pursue the day. And I looked at it as, it started with, I would do on the treadmill, I would do inclines. So I just kept telling myself, like, if I'm doing this incline, I'm literally climbing a mountain on this treadmill. So if I can climb a mountain at 5:30 in the morning, there's nothing else I can't do with the rest of my day. So if it's I need to record a podcast episode, if I need to make website changes, if I need to send contracts and invoices, or if I need to deal with a customer that's not so pleasant, I was able to do that. And it just freed my mind. So I think morning routines are kind of joked about and talked about in different ways, but the value in it is just something that can't be replaced. And I really honestly feel like the way you start your morning will completely determine how your day goes. Because if you think about, for those people who work like a typical 9 to 5 job, if you wake up, say 10 minutes late, and it messes up your whole commute, think about how you feel once you get to work. You're not calm, you're not happy, you're not pleasant. You just rush out the house, probably forgot something, rush to, like for me, I was working downtown. So if I was late, that meant hopefully I can catch the bus in time. If I miss the bus, I have to wait for the next bus. Or if I can't wait for the next bus, I have to drive to work. pay for parking. Hopefully I remembered my lunch or whatever else I needed. So it was all of this, and then I had to deal with that for the rest of the day. So I couldn't just go into work calm, knowing like, okay, this is where I'm supposed to be. I got here on time or a few minutes early, whatever it is to kind of calm my mind. It's stress, stress, stress. I hate driving during rush hour traffic because people are mean. They're speeding, they're going around you, they're doing this, they're doing that, they're swerving in and out. And I'm like an old lady driver, so I'm just sitting there like, look, I don't have to rush to be anywhere. I planned this out and I don't have the like I'm so like in a panic when all of that is going on that I just avoid it at all costs because I cleared my mind for the day with my morning routine. So the impact of a morning routine is completely endless. Um, Someone asked before, do you have to work out before, like, do you have to work out to start your day? I do. Other people don't. But included, like, so when I work out, another thing, and I left it out because it wasn't part of the routine, but it's probably just as important as the routine. I don't, and I'm not 100% perfect, so don't judge me, but I try not to check my phone before I like complete my morning routine. So of course I take my phone to the gym and I'll watch podcasts or listen to music. But besides that, I'm not checking social media, I'm not checking text messages, and I'm not checking emails before I go to the gym and read. After that, free game. I can check whatever. So doing that, what I realized was there was an instance that occurred and I checked Facebook or something before I went to the gym. Messed up my whole gym. Like it was I can't even remember what it was. But it was something that clearly bothered me, messed up my workout. I think I stopped my workout sooner and I was like, you know what, never again. I'm never checking social media before my workout because I wake up and I have to make myself motivated because I don't it's not like I'm like wake up at 5 a.m. and I'm like, yay, everything's great. Woo, we're gonna take over the day. Like I still have to push myself to get to the gym. I still have to push myself to wake up. So I just enjoy the challenge of it. And that's what I continue to do. So morning routine, figure out what works for you, set it up the best way that you can, and go back, try a week or two. Once you get into it like 5 days straight, reevaluate, see if it's working, see if you should change something around, and always challenge yourself. So if you're like an 8 a.m. person, try to do 7:30. Try to do 7. Push yourself a little bit and see where you go and what you can accomplish with those few extra minutes or extra hour, half hour that you give yourself. So challenge today, if you do not have a morning routine, set up your morning routine. If you have a morning routine, go back, look at it, make sure it's working for you, see if there's any changes, see if there's any gaps that you can use to improve your morning routine. So I will see you next time on the Productivity Playbook.